My name is Suchita Kaundin. I have over 12 years of experience as an engineer. I live in California, San Jose. I'm originally from India. I'm currently a first year MBA student at Santa Clara University Leavey School of Business. After being an engineer for 12 years, I felt the engineering, though it was good, it seemed to be a very restricted field. I understood about how a product is made from the blueprint to making it a product for consumer needs, but I was lacking the business acumen, the understanding of how a successful money company takes a product, understands the marketplace, and fulfills competitively a customer's unmet needs, and that drew me to business school. So Santa Clara University, what it offered me was that the business program was I liked the course syllabus. I have a keen interest in product marketing and product management, and I liked their coursework in that regard. The other reason was also the logistics. I am a mom of two young kids, so the flexibility that Santa Clara provides with evening MBA, and it's very close to my home, drew me to apply there. After I applied and I got interviewed, I was given a partial scholarship, which obviously attracted me for financial reasons to do my MBA there. I've spent 6 months with Santa Clara, and I've noticed that time management is the key. I need to plan every day, plan in advance, maybe a week ahead, and I have a very supportive husband. So when it's really impossible, then he does do his share. Santa Clara has been extremely supportive. All professors offer extra office hours that has been extremely helpful. My cohort, my classmates, they are also very understanding. If I have been ever late to a project meeting, it's no worries, people fill in, and that way it has been a very encouraging learning environment. I've never felt that, because I have young kids, I won't be able to do my MBA. So the average age for the evening MBA has been around 32, but I have classmates who have 2 to 3 years of experience to anywhere but 10 to 15 years of experience. So yes, there are moms and dads with who have young kids who are in the program. What am I doing currently professionally? So currently I am working as a product marketing manager at an early stage startup called Quick Find. The product is called Slash. It's a product for professional services to sell their services. It's a mobile app. I just started with them the month of June. I took the first quarter. I was at home because we were in a pandemic. It was a lot of juggling, and I was trying to figure out how to ease into everything. And then I wanted to, since I always wanted to transition into product marketing, this opportunity came by, and I took it. My company is aware about my MBA, and they have been my founder. He's been extremely supportive. He's aware, and if I'm not able to finish work because I have an exam this week, that's completely understandable. I was selected as a Women in Business scholarship. It was a partial scholarship, and when I went to the interview, just based on my background and my resume, I was one of the candidates, and I received the scholarship. I started in March 2020. 2020, 6 months ago, so 2020. And our cohort has been an interesting cohort because we met in person for the orientation, and then we were supposed to start in person, and then the pandemic happened. So as a cohort, we have a WhatsApp group. We have individual groups of our projects. Our professors have been very understanding. They have put in a lot of things in place so that we are able to network. The group projects itself is a great networking opportunity for us. And so far, I've not felt that I'm missing out anything from a networking perspective. The school also, the Graduate Business School has conducted several networking events. They've had panel discussions, they've had speakers come over, and if you are able to actively attend all of that, it does open up a lot of networking opportunities. Of course, nobody's gonna come and give you a job, but you can take that opportunity and then follow up on LinkedIn and talk to people. So the school has taken the pandemic into consideration and given special focus on networking. When I was an engineer and I decided to do MBA, it was okay. It's going to add to my professional career. But what I didn't realize is that it's not just the degree. There are a lot of other soft skills that you learn, and you realize a lot of soft skills that you're already good at. Because with all these group projects, I realized I'm good at time management. I'm a good planner, and there's a lot of courseworks that require writing skills, and that has improved along the way. And also, as an engineer, I only worked with engineers, and here I am being able to work with people from non-STEM background, and that is opening up a lot of different perspectives. I do believe that it is each person has a unique background, and it's interesting to understand different perspectives that people have and bring to the table. What is the benefit of doing MBA at Santa Clara, which is at the center of the Silicon Valley? Well, yes, we have a lot of guest speakers who come in. We had somebody come to one of the classes and talk about AI in business. So we do have a few guest speakers who do stop by, and that is extremely helpful. Furthermore, the Graduate Business School, when the career services, they are on top of getting alumni, panel discussions, getting companies to visit us and give information sessions. Everything is on Zoom right now, but still we have regular information sessions on companies that are looking to hire. So I think being in the Silicon Valley, that opens up a lot of doors. I have a bachelor's from India, and I did my master's around 12-13 years ago. And one thing I would say that the MBA is 2 notches tougher than a master's program. I mean, there is a lot of pre-reading, and though doing group projects is very helpful, but there is a lot of time that gets invested in understanding each person's perspective, trying to convince them, and coming to a solution. So that takes up a lot of time, and I think right now most of us have multiple things going on. Some of us have families, all have work. So just the juggling, people misunderstand how many hours of work it is. I would say per week it's easily 10 to 12 hours of work without attending class. So you need to be aware of that and be prepared to take that load. There's a lot of late night or early morning work that you will end up doing. In general, I would say a shout out to the admission office, because I have not I was in crossroads. I wasn't sure whether I should go back to school after 12 years, whether I can even sit through a class, forget about doing homework, but just sit through a class. And my life has changed. Back when I was in my 20s, it was just go to school, come back to your assignments, but here there's so much more. And when I gave a call to the admissions office, they were extremely supportive, and they told me, hey, we know several students who've done the same thing. And when I walked in for my MBA admission interview, Toby was very supportive, very encouraging. He's the assistant dean, and I would give a shout out to him. I would also give a shout out to Professor Sarangi, who actually I haven't taken his class yet, but I connected with him via Zoom because I wanted some career advice, and he was so accommodative and so friendly, and has always been very encouraging. There's a lot of juggling involved, and if you are in a company where you do not have a very supportive manager and you don't want to let them know that I'm going to be starting my MBA, then it could be really difficult. If you are putting in 60 hours at work, then you would end up in a situation where you're not doing justice to the MBA program or to work, because you're like sitting at work and you're thinking about the assignment that's due tomorrow, and then you're sitting in class and you're checking your email because you have an email that needs to be replied. So I would suggest, if you're in such kind of an environment, to first figure out to get in to see if you could change teams or change jobs, but move to a position where it is more supportive and people know you, people trust that you will ultimately get your work done. That would be my advice. It's unfortunate. I wish I could go back and walk around the campus. That's the one thing that I would I do miss, but overall the experience has been great. I would advise, when you are in the program, to not hesitate and to just reach out to whoever. I mean, if you're not sure whether this course is for you, reach out. I mean, the admissions office, Toby, anybody, people are extremely accommodative, and if people don't, if a professor does not respond because he's busy, then just contact him during the office hours or write to somebody else. But you should not stop yourself, be hesitant, or doubt yourself. I think that's important.